Hello my friends and welcome to a new awesome day with a new awesome video. Cities Skylines Mass Transit is finally out and we're going to have a look at it. I'm going to play it and I'm probably not going to record live because I'm really bad at that. But I will make it like a commentary. I will record, make some gameplay and maybe make a nice montage or whatever out of it. But first, here's a quick intro for y'all. Enjoy! So, in today's episode we will have a look at all the new public transportation methods, ferries, cable cars, monorails, the new train stations and the blimps. Now I have made this little test map here where I try everything out. So I have all the new public transportation methods out here for you. Also there will be a download link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself instead of watching me. First of all, the new train station. We now have end stations that supports up to 6 connections, and of course there is a normal version of this station that also supports 6 connections on each side with pass-through of routes. Ferries work pretty much like any other public transportation method. They are small boats traveling on custom routes that you make yourself on water. This is the first time that we finally have an official support for commuting on water. The same goes for blimps. Now we can finally travel in air without restrictions. Awesome! Monorails are very interesting. They seem to be very high capacity and travel very quickly. So are they replacing trains? Of course not, because they have a lot of limitations when it comes to multi-lane use and switching, as well as transporting goods, which they can't. Now you might be asking yourself, what's so special about the cable cars? Well, actually, they are very special. They work like no other public transportation method because they need no routes added on top of their lanes or lines or whatever you want to call it. What I mean with this is that when you put down your train tracks and add your train stations, you got to add routes manually where you want them to go. Cable cars work in a different way, where adding the cables itself creates the route. Now this brings limitations to splitting cables or routes. It seems that you can only go directly from one stop to another, which makes sense if you think about how they actually work. Also, one very cool thing is their constant flow. You see, people don't wait in line for a big train or whatever because there is a constant flow of new cable cars. This would be very interesting to implement in something like a cable car city maybe? I could not resist trying out recording live, so here I am trying to show off the map. And here it is. It's nighttime, so let me switch that over to daytime. Let's continue. So let's first fix this here. I just made this city real quick in order to show off the new expansion. We have all plots spread out, and in order to get from one plot to another you will have to use some kind of public transportation. So right here we're using the trains and the blimps and the monorails and the cable cars and the ferries over here. So the city is set up so that you have residentials over here, then you have the shops and all that, and the offices over here. So that people basically have to move from the residential place to the shopping place or offices and then to the shopping place and then back home again. Anywho, here's the city. You can go check it out for yourself in the download link, as I said earlier. But yeah, it's pretty basic and it's just to show off all the new transportation methods. It's not a so-called working city, it's more of a test city. So guys, I just had to end the live recording there before it got too awkward. Anywho, we're back with the pre-recorded one now. And there's not that much more to say about this video exactly. The expansion is finally out. Here's a sneak peek of gameplay that you've been watching now. And I will move on by covering all the public transportation methods and all new features in the expansion. I will do it on a more detailed level, one thing at a time in different videos, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, I don't think there is much more to say in this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope I will see you in my next video. As always, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Bye!